Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone. Welcome back to science class of grade 6. So in the previous session, we were discussing on fiber to fabrics, which is the 5th chapter in your textbook. I hope you have watched the video and understood the topics discussed in it. So in today's session, we will continue with the same unit and try to learn more. So far in this unit, we have learned what is fiber, what do you mean by fabric, types of fabrics, that is natural fabric and synthetic fabric. Now we will try to cover some more topics. Now we shall be studying a very important topic, that is about different advantages. At the same time, we will study the disadvantages of using synthetic fibers. So the first advantage is they are very stronger than natural fibers. So if you have a cotton cloth and if you have a nylon cloth, try tearing them. You will find that the cotton cloth is very easy to tear, but not the nylon cloth. The next advantage is they do not wrinkle easily. They are wrinkle free. So you don't have to iron them every time. You just wash it, dry it and keep it in the cupboard. The next advantage is they are easy to wash and maintain and they dry easily. They do not shrink, they do not get stretched, etc. They are cheaper than natural fibers. Natural fibers may be very costly, like the silk fiber. At the same time, when you talk about rayon, rayon is comparatively cheaper, though it has same appearance of silk. So these are various advantages of using synthetic fibers over natural fibers. Now let's see the disadvantages. Synthetic fiber catch fire easily. So it is very dangerous to wear nylon cloths in the kitchen or while dealing with the fire because they catch fire easily. Synthetic fibers are mostly uncomfortable to wear during summers since they trap our body heat and they do not absorb sweat. Now we shall study about cotton. You can refer page 51 from your textbook. Here we will learn about different steps to make cotton clothes from cotton fiber. Number 1, ginning. Number 2, carding. Number 3, spinning. And number 4, weaving. We will also learn why cotton clothes are preferred during summer. So let's watch the video carefully and try to understand in details.
Imagine it's a bright sunny day and the temperature seems to be rising gradually. What kind of outfit will you prefer while going out in the sun? Light and soft cotton clothes. That's what I would choose. Same holds true for furnishing. We would prefer soft and comfortable bed sheets and pillow covers made up of cotton. Many such amazing applications make cotton the most integral part of our lives and also the first choice among other fibers. So where does the story of cotton begin? It begins from these soft spongy bolls seen on the cotton plant. Let's get started with them. The cotton plants require a lot of sunshine and a typically tropical climate with medium rainfall. Once the cotton boll, which is the fruit-like structure containing the cotton fibers, matures, it bursts open and the snow-white cotton fibers are exposed. These bolls are collected and drawn into yarns. But wait, don't you think we need to separate the seeds and the soft, fluffy part first? Well, that can be carried out either manually or these days mostly with the use of machines. The process of separating the seeds and the fibers is called as ginning. Once ginning is successfully carried out, the fibers are taken for the next step. The next step is spinning. What do we mean by spinning? It's simply the process of making yarn from fibers. Remember the series? Fibers make up yarn and yarn makes the fabric. So fibers are the naturally occurring threads. These need to be drawn into long and continuous filaments. These long filaments are the yarns, and these yarns are the ones that are woven into fabrics. So spinning is the process where the threads are converted into yarns. But how is this done? If you take a cotton thread between your palms and press it gently by rolling it this way, what you get is a slender, long filament-like structure. This is nothing but yarn. We know that there are tons of threads that are spun into yarn every day. But if this is how spinning occurs, then imagine the amount of effort needed to make yarn out of so much of cotton. How is it done then? Of course, there are machines which help us do that. In countries like India, since many years the traditional equipments like charkha were used. However, with the advancement in the field of technology, newer machines to spin the threads into yarn are now available.
We have variety of things made of cotton. For example, clothes, bed sheets, towels, fishing nets, tents, etc. In order to make these things, we cannot use cotton fibers directly. It is because they does not have required length and strength. We need to convert cotton fibers into yarn. The process of making yarn from cotton fibers is called spinning. You can do it at your home as well. Here is a method. Take some cotton and remove seeds from it. With one hand, pull some fibers from the cotton and twist them continuously. By doing so, fibers come close to each other. They hold each other tightly and we get a long string. The long and strong string obtained by twisting fibers together is cotton yarn. Fabric is made from yarn. We get variety of fabric based on amount of twist in the yarn. For example, low twist makes soft, bulky and velvety fabric, while very high twist makes silky, shiny fabric. In general, average twist is used to make most common fabrics. A simple device used for making yarn is hand spindle. It is also called takli. A famous hand-operated device is charkha. Mahatma Gandhi popularized it during independence movement. Nowadays, spinning machines are used to produce yarn on large quantity. These machines produce yarn with just faster.
So in the ginning process, they just remove the seeds from the cotton ball. So the raw fibers are separated from the seeds by a process, and that process is called ginning. How it is done? It can be either done manually or it can also be done with the help of machines. Such machines are called cotton gins. So after ginning, the next process is carding. You can watch the video here about carding. So what is carding? In this process, the cotton fibers are straightened and arranged so that they are easier to spin into threads. The fibers may also be combed to remove the shorter fibers. Here, after carding process, the fiber will be straightened and the shorter fibers are removed.
After making yarn from the cotton, it is then processed to make fabric. There are a variety of methods for making fabric from yarn. In this lesson, we will learn about weaving. Let's understand it with an activity. Take sufficiently big square pieces of paper, one red and other blue. Make equal strips of red paper. Take blue paper and fold it in the middle. From the folded side, cut the paper at equal distances, but not all the way through. Now unfold the paper and you will see the paper with cut in it. Now take a strip of red paper and put it inside the paper such that it is under the first blue strip and over the next. Now take the second red strip and weave it such that it is under the first blue strip and over the next. Repeat this process few times. Now you should see this pattern. You can weave yarn in the same way, but for that we need 2 sets of yarn. The process of arranging 2 sets of yarn to make fabric is called weaving. It is very difficult to weave yarn with hands. To make it simple, we use a loom. Basically, a loom is a structure which is used to give support to your weave. A tightly held thread or yarn strung over the loom vertically is the wrap thread or wrap yarn. Another thread which is drawn through and inserted over and under the wrap thread is the weft thread or weft yarn. With weft thread, it is possible to create different patterns and designs in the weave and therefore different designs in the fabric. In handlooms, weft thread is inserted by hands. However, use of machines helps us to make the process faster.
Let us recall what we have studied in today's session. Points to remember. Advantages of synthetic fiber. They are stronger. They do not wrinkle easily. They are easy to wash. They are cheaper. Disadvantages of synthetic fiber. They catch fire easily. They do not absorb sweat. They are not suitable during summers. The various steps to make cotton cloth from cotton fibers are: ginning. It means removing of seeds from cotton ball. Carding. In this process, the fibers are straightened and shorter fibers are removed. Spinning. Here the fibers are transformed into yarn, nothing but thread. Weaving. It is a process of arranging 2 or more threads to get a fabric or a cloth. That's it for today. Hope you have understood and enjoyed this session. If you have any question, then please comment below and also share your valuable feedback. Thanks for watching. See you in the next session. Have a nice day.